Hello everyone, Harry here from H-1 Gaming, and today we're going to be talking about Dynasty Warriors 2. And what the topic of this video is today is it is actually going to be the hardest level on Dynasty Warriors 2. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. So right here we have the stages that are available inside the game. We got the Yellow Turbans, we got Hulao Gate, we got Guandu, Changban, Chebe, Hefei, Yiling, and of course Wuzhang Plains. So the hardest level in this game is actually going to be, it's going to be weird. It's a little thrown off, but it's actually going to be Changban itself. It's not going to be Yiling or Hefei, which is what most people would expect. So we're going to click on Changban, and believe it or not, it's actually going to be on the Shu side. So we're going to go through the roster of characters I have here. As you see, most of them are maxed out. I'm just going to pick someone random. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and just do Lu Bu. And you're actually going to pick, out of both of these, is going to be Liu Bei's forces. And we're actually going to begin the level itself. Now, just for a little bit of context here, this level is not a final level. This level actually appears midway through the Muso for any character. And as you can see, I'm actually starting at a very weird placement on the map. Now, what you're going to want to pay attention to is going to be the icon on the right. And this is why it is the hardest level. Let's go ahead and look at the enemy count. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people so far. So please keep that in mind. And of course, we got our allies, which are all the basic people you would expect from Shu. And if you go ahead and count the actual gate captains, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for Wei itself. Now, a lot of people would think that Hefei or Yiling would be the number one for this situation. But the reasoning why is that you have these generals that start off for Wei. And what's going to happen is that when we get over here, because you're going to see in the top right corner, that is actually where you want to go. That's the retreat section because this is Changban. The whole purpose of Changban is that literally Liu Bei's forces have to retreat, get on the boats, and run away. That's literally the whole purpose of them. Now you can see here I'm just going ahead, I'm cruising along the map. And you see I'm actually going to the top right corner. So the top right corner right here is where Liu Bei's boats are supposed to land. So if you are familiar with any Dynasty Warriors, you will know that the whole purpose of Changban is that you're supposed to escort Liu Bei to the corner that has the boats, and then Liu Bei gets to the boats, and then he ends up retreating. Now, once he retreats, you end up winning the match. Now, what happens here is different. And this is why it is the hardest level in Dynasty Warriors 2. So as you see from the map, you are surrounded by red on all sides. You see Liu Bei is the shining blue dot in the center. And he's supposed to go where I'm at right here. Now, if you go down on the map, you're going to see that to the right of Liu Bei is a very skinny section. That's actually the bridge. That is the Changban Bridge where Zhang Fei does his famous yell and literally captures the enemy. Stops them from advancing. Now, what makes this level extremely hard is that does not happen. And then Liu Bei doesn't actually retreat. The boats show up, but they did not completely design this level, and he is unable to retreat. So what ends up happening is that you end up having to fight every single general on this map with no way to retreat. So here is Changban Bridge. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to get Zhang Fei, who's way over here, all the way to the bridge. Now, since that is not going to happen, what's going to end up happening is they're going to end up triggering a very special sequence of events that is only unique to this game. And they will happen back to back. Now, I'm checking the time right now. We are past the 4-minute mark on this particular mission. And then none of the people have started to advance as of yet. So if you look at the map right here, you will see that all of the generals for the enemy forces are somewhat scattered. But what ends up happening is that after a certain time frame, all of the generals themselves will start coming at you at the same time. And now, this is where things get extremely bad. Now keep in mind, the game doesn't warn you, and this is not a final mission. Enemy forces have just arrived, and now Liu Bei is starting to retreat. Your morale is starting to go down, so your troops are going to start falling. Now, just remember, we had 8 generals, and now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So now you officially have 16 generals. You have to get Liu Bei to the top right corner. He cannot retreat. And you physically have to win the match. You actually have to beat Zhao Zhao, which is literally the condition for winning the match. So now you have 16 generals. You can't lose Liu Bei, and he cannot retreat. So let's charge headfirst into the madness. And let's show you how bad it is. One man versus 16 generals, my friends. Welcome to the worst level in Dynasty Warriors 2.